up guys, it's the Hype Bros, and today we're taking a look at a bunch of extremely expensive items on StockX. So in hypebeast culture, there are a lot of items, clothing, shoes, accessories that are absurdly priced and also insanely hard to get. So today we're taking a look at maybe 10, a couple more than 10 of them. What's the first item?
So yeah, just adding on to what he said, just stuff that's just completely overpriced, or not necessarily overpriced, probably adequately priced, but just insane price tags. We're talking from 3,000 to 150,000. So let's start off with the first item, the skateboard deck monogram red, which is the part of the Supreme and Louis Vuitton collab. So you see a lot of this Supreme and Louis Vuitton collab, which we'll be talking about, or specifically me, because I've got a few items queued up here. But looking at it, it's honestly really cool. I think skating is also kind of emerging with hypebeast culture, and that's also a big part of it, kind of like a subdivision. So I can see how this would be really popular. As you can see from the photo, the highest bid is only about 20 grand, but I've seen this definitely probably go for 50 grand and above. And you can see the lowest ask is at 75 grand. So obviously a lot of money. So what do we have up next?
The next item we have is the DJ Khaled Jordan 3s. So Jordan and DJ Khaled collaborated to make these shoes, and I think these look really nice. I mean, I would never get them because of how high the price is, but it's kind of like a red cement Jordan because you have the kind of cement detailing on it. And I think they look nice, and they're like a friends and family exclusive shoe. But yeah, I think what they did on it is really good. Next item.
Yep, next up we've got another Louis Vuitton and Supreme collaboration here with the trunk. This makes approximately 0 cents to me. You could literally get it, like, okay, it's a lot less fashionable, but you could get a cardboard box and it would just do just as fine. The Louis Vuitton trunk, and the highest bid, someone bid 75 grand for this. Like, that is insane. Like, the lowest ask is around 130 grand, but that's just completely insane. I'm just like blowing like so much money on that. I understand if you have the money, this is something you're interested in, that could be a possibility, but I mean, I just really don't see the purpose in this. But then again, it's for the video and it's really funny. So yeah, that's probably the most expensive item we'll see throughout the video. Let's move on to the next one.
Yeah, so next up we have another Louis Vuitton item. This is from the most recent Louis Vuitton drop. It was the first Louis Vuitton drop that Virgil Abloh was part of because he is their head designer, I believe. So this is the Prism Keep All bag. So I think he did a really good job with a lot of their products. And I think it looks really nice. It's kind of cool how it's sort of see-through, which is kind of unique for like a designer bag. And I love the chain on it, which he's done with all his, or a lot of the new Louis Vuitton pieces. But almost like $6,000 for this bag is kind of crazy, just like a duffel bag. But I do think it's really cool looking.
Next, we have the Nike Air Mag Back to the Future. This shoe, I think, is like, it's when someone thinks of expensive piece of clothing or expensive shoe, this is like the first thing that comes to people's minds. This was the first shoe.
Power laces, all right.
To really like blow prices out of the water and really be like a top of the notch, super expensive shoe, cause just the hype surrounding it, and this is self-tying,
Yeah.
whole situation, first generation, and that gathered a lot of hype. And I think it went for like 50 grand or 100 grand at auction somewhere, and right now it's around 42 with the highest bid at 21. So it's obviously calmed down, but just definitely like notorious for how expensive it is, and notorious for being that really big shoe. So what do we have next?
The next is the Supreme North Face bandana jacket. So Supreme and North Face have made a ton of really nice jackets together, and they're always like super high quality because of course it's the North Face. I really like this jacket. I think it's a really unique design. If it was more reasonably priced, I definitely want to get one. And also the nice thing about these is that you can use them. It's not like an expensive t-shirt or something where you won't be able to use it as much. If you live in a cold place, this would be really nice because you can kind of flex a little and keep yourself warm. But for $4,500, it seems a little absurd.
Yeah, another Supreme Louis Vuitton collaboration with the box logo hooded sweatshirt. This like Supreme is like super famous for their box logo tees. That's what everyone wants. And of course, when there's a Supreme drop with box logo tees or anything box logo related, it gains a lot of hype and it goes really fast. This is taking it to another level with the box logo and the Louis Vuitton like symbols, and it's a sweatshirt, and this really just took off, and it's going for a lowest ask of $7,800 with the highest bid of $5,000, and it just looks great, but obviously it's an insane price tag, but definitely very popular. So let's
So the last item is, it came out, I think it was this Supreme season. It was the like Cupid Statue, and it came out. It was $4,000, I believe, and it was like hand painted and it's porcelain. But right now on StockX it is $76.55, so which is really expensive. I don't know how big it is, but I think it's maybe a foot tall. So it's not like massive, but it's pretty crazy that something like that is going for that much money. It also has a cool like box logo tee on, but I think it's a really unique item that like we haven't seen before. It's cool, Supreme made one, but for $7,500 it seems a little absurd.
Definitely gotta agree with you on that. I think for all the items mentioned, the price tag is absurd, but then again, that's what this video is about. So make sure to like, and for this video, comment your favorite shoe or favorite accessory that we talked about here. And we try to reply to all comments, so we love to interact with our viewers. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
See you guys.